Overdrink
I
podcast.
need to be over some throat lozenges.
Hey, listen, y'all gotta excuse my partner's voice today. She had a great time
I did. I had a good weekend.
all weekend
Oh, I had a good time. It wasn't.
till it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Paying for it a little bit now.
It's just a little bit. Just a little bit. I never get laryngitis, even when I have like a sore throat.
I never remember you ever getting no
I
laryngitis or
lose my
nothing. And
voice.
you
I
done
talk
been
too
to
much, losing my voice.
a million shows, concerts, and everything. And I don't never remember none of this. But we still gonna have a drink though,
For sure.
because that's what we do on
I
this
took
here
all the
podcast.
requisite COVID tests. I don't have COVID. None of that.
Everything is negative.
Yeah, I'm not even sick. I just literally am losing my voice.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll be back tomorrow when I have to tell people, welcome to American Airlines flight, whatever the fuck they get on. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be real mad that I had to keep repeating myself.
Yeah, yeah. But we gonna try not to have you. What we got here? What we drinking
I
here?
love the tequila.
Yeah, definitely.
And I love the good Jose Cuervo Tradicional. And this is the
Mm-hmm.
Cristalino. So you see, it's clear, right?
Yeah, crystal clear.
But it is tequila reposado.
Oh, made from agave.
So, you know,
Made from the
as
agave plant.
tequila is. So I figure since I like the Cuervo Tradicional, and I drank a whole bottle of the reposado over the weekend.
Okay,
I saw this. I said, okay,
makes sense.
let me try the light skin reposado.
The light skin reposado.
The light skin reposado.
It's kind of like we call E&J Diet Henny. You know what I'm saying? You drinking, you drinking Diet Henny if you out here sipping on E&J. That's for damn sure. Let me do this.
Always pour less than I have. Like a damn alcoholic.
I catch up to you later on though. Let's not make no mistake. I catch up.
Cheers.
Over a drink. Hey, man, listen, I got to say this. This is smoother than a baby's ass right here. This shit right here, yo,
It's not bad. It's
not bad. This smooth as shit. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous tequila right here.
They good.
Yeah.
That just means if the weather gets any colder and the snow starts to sit,
Hey,
it
listen.
means I'm probably gonna be like in my phone,
Yeah,
texting people.
I'm fishing. We fishing out here. Don't be surprised if you get a phone call from me.
Be surprised if you get one from me.
Be so. Hey, listen, I got this on right here. I just want everybody to see this because right now, what time we play? Are we playing now? Do we?
I want to say 8:15.
8 o'clock. Hey, listen.
Yeah, I'm about to say I know coverage starts
Hey,
at 7:30.
listen.
Kickoff.
I want everybody to hear this right here, man. We gonna big up the fucking Birds, man. AJ, give a shout out to AJ. I wish he could play, but we gonna big up the Birds only because Dallas fucking lost. And I want to give a special shout out to my man Jordan Love for throwing for like 300 yards against them boys. Fuck them boys. And every Cowboy, y'all all delusional. Y'all talk about Eagles fans, and I just want to they delusional. Y'all more delusional than anybody else. Y'all gotta cut it out, man. Come to the facts and the conclusion that y'all ain't shit.
Well, I will say,
You know what I'm
last
saying?
night, Charlie Mack ended the old school hip hop show by shouting out all the Cowboy fans.
Yeah, you got to give them a shout out, man. They was listen. I got a homie at work,
Cowboy
right?
fans always give
And I
Eagles
hope
fans shit.
he tuned in. What's up? What's going on, y'all? Listen, he come to work. He he got a cup. He call it a chalice. The shit is like
So he got a pimp cup.
yeah, kind of like a pimp cup, but somebody made it for him. So he tells you it's a 1-to-1 and nobody else can have this or whatever. Nobody else got it. He had this chalice last week. Sitting, going Cowboys. Oh my
No,
God.
nobody else wanted it.
Oh, why he ain't show up to work today? We was looking for this nigga. Oh man, I'm hunting him down
He
all
was a
week.
PTO.
He must listen. He did something, but that's just crazy though. But we giving a shout out to the Birds though, man. The Birds, we with y'all, man. Let's go. Let's get this win. I don't even care if y'all don't win next week. Long as y'all win this week, cause Dallas lost, I am fucking satisfied.
That's all you need.
Yeah, and we gonna stay on sports real quick because I ain't tuned in. If you can see, did the Sixers win? Because Embiid was out there rolling. He was rolling earlier. Shout out to the Sixers too, man. Keep that shit up.
Yeah, you know how basketball season get it look all good, then it look touch and go, then it look good again.
Definitely, but Embiid the most dominant player in this fucking league today.
But today is all about football in the city.
True indeed. True indeed. Go fucking Birds. I'm not gonna do the chant. Y'all already know the fucking the chant. Y'all do it by yourself. I ain't that drunk yet. we just starting this one here.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's the one thing I miss about working at the link. Just the energy.
Yeah, it's
during the games. And even like today, it's an away game. Xfinity Live is popping. I'm sure it is.
Listen, the
Every bar in the
tailgate down
city
there
is popping.
dumb.
The tailgate is crazy.
And it's
dumb.
fucking snowing. The weather is terrible right now, and I bet you they down there big TVs.
I have a friend named Mr. who he said he's been at Jinx his entire life. His mother told him not to watch any of the sporting events. Okay. As a matter of fact, when the Sixers won the chip in, was it 83? His mom sent him to his bedroom to play Atari so that he wouldn't watch the game.
Smart lady.
And ever since he's made that known that he's a Jinx, he lets everybody know when he's watching the Eagles, and they literally have lost.
So I'm gonna call him Mush. If anybody's seen a Bronx Tale, he need to be Mush. You gonna put him in a goddamn closet. Hey, don't watch the Eagles tonight, bruh.
Yeah, I don't.
Go watch anything other than the Eagles.
I hope you got something else to do.
Go play Monopoly on your phone or something, man. Do anything constructive.
So I know you worked this weekend.
Listen, I worked. It was crazy at work. I'm a holiday guy, so any holiday I'm going in to get that paper, and 9 times out of 10 I ain't got shit to do on a Saturday night, so I go in overnight. I go get that money. I chase it. But it's, hey, what's going
on? I did not work. I went to Atlanta to celebrate the 50th birthday of one of my close friends. And we went to celebrate with another one of her friends who was turning 50. Yeah. And like I said, we had a good time. It was fun till it was not. Shout out to the niggas in College Park that act like the niggas in North Philly that like to break windows in cars. And I had a rental.
That was crazy.
So, like, clearly it was a rental. What that did it. I mean, I feel bad for the girls who actually left their purses in the car when we got to the lot.
Shouts out
it was
to
like
ATL.
makeup and shit on the parking lot.
Yeah.
Phone charges because they was going through people's cars. But yeah, so I rented a Jeep Wagoneer because there's supposed to be a lot of us. There being 4 of us, we didn't need to spend all that money on the car. But the Jeep Wagoneer has these windows that are shatterproof. Yeah. So, you know, most people, when they try to break into a car, they'll take a spark plug, tap the window, shatter the glass, put a hole in it.
Old school shit.
6 of the 8 windows got shattered because the windows are remarkable.
Yeah, unbelievable. You showed me the joint, man. Listen, they attempted to bust every window on this fucking truck, except for the windshield, the back one and the front one. They attempted to bust every in the Wagoneer. I think like 8 windows, like 8 windows on the side.
6 got bust.
Yo,
literally on the morning before I was to go back home. So that's what I had to deal with. But then I came home to Atlantic City. Shout out to my favorite ex-boss, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yes, you did.
Who curated an awesome live mixtape.
Unbelievable.
Shout out to his wife and business manager, Lynette, who I hit up a while ago. Like, hey,
shout out to them.
Come to the show. Shout out to Raymond Anthony, LOL Productions, Promotions, who helped put that on. Charlie Mack, of course. When I tell you, this is how I lost my voice.
I seen you. Listen, I seen you. We ran into each other. I
didn't even post all the videos.
I come from the gym. You coming through. I see you. We stopped. We talked for a minute. You had your voice. Y'all was all, y'all was in great spirits. Y'all was definitely in great spirits when I seen y'all yesterday.
All I know is Schoolie D, Tough Crew, Sweet Tea, fucking Stetson Sonic.
Okay. Some people
MC
don't like the way
Kid and Play.
Solid what?
Fucking
Kid and Play.
Tag team. There it is.
Oh shit.
69 boys came.
Did one of them pass away?
There was that Groove Beat Chill was there.
Groove Beat. They had Chill. Chill came out there.
in his wheelchair. You know, he's been an actor.
My man.
He's been
NCIS, man. Come
he's
on.
been an
That's
actor
my
since he's
boy
been in
on
his chair.
NCIS.
But it ain't nothing like hip hop music was my shit.
Yes, it was. It ain't nothing like hip hop music.
45 when I wanted to be a DJ. We used to be in my basement. Yes.
Yeah.
So they did that. But when I tell you it was a very well curated live mixtape, because some people are like, oh, well, like, what was Sam the Beast do? Well, I used to go to 8 for 9 house parties. Knock Some Boots was my shit. So Sam the Beast did Knock Some Boots.
Come on, man. You know when that shit come on, if you was around that time, that joint was crazy.
Yeah, I was acting my whole age. I was like,
come on,
that's
everybody. That's why you can't talk now. You was out there fucking, you knew every song, every word.
Every song.
Oh, when he come out, listen, if I was there for that one, I'd have been karaoke and Kane shit.
You know, Kane.
What? Every song. It don't even matter.
Kane.
Who else was?
He brought out on Instagram recently.
He still dancing and shit?
Okay, first of all.
Is he still stepping
Furious
a little
5
bit?
was out there, okay? And me and my friends always make the joke about like the age demographic. Like we're older, but we don't want to be as old as we are.
Okay.
So Furious 5 was out there.
Hey, listen, they older than Kane.
Melly Mel has muscles.
Hey, listen, he big as shit though. Melly Mel,
be 65.
Melly, listen, he is in fucking phenomenal shape.
Yeah, that's the only way you.
Old head in phenomenal shape. Listen,
they was at least had the muscles in their washboard.
Bruh.
I was just like, yo, what are they doing? Like,
but he really think he the best rapper that ever was rapping though. I mean, shouts out to Melly Mel, and everybody thinks they the fucking dopest MC ever.
It was a really good time. It was so I was saying Big Daddy Kane brought out so Instagram for the past couple months. Just like last summer, I've been following this chick named Kaya Baby. She from Queens.
Okay.
She always be in her car freestyling, short blonde hair. So I'm backstage and I kept looking like, why does this girl look familiar? So I had to go over and tell her when I figured it out, because, you know, I didn't want her to think I was just staring at her awkwardly. I was like, I've been trying to figure out how I know you. But it's not that I know you. I said, I follow you on Instagram. You be dropping bars in your car. And she was like, you know, thank you, sis. You know, I really appreciate that. And Big Daddy Kane brought her out to do a freestyle. And yes, she be dropping bars.
She next up.
Yes, KIYAH Baby Kaya.
Oh,
Baby.
shout out to her. I'm going to check you out.
Yeah, Big Daddy Kane brought her out and talked about how it's important for that generation, his generation, or what I would like to say, the first generation really of hip hop, to embrace the young people and kind of put them in the right direction and help put them on.
Yeah, like that's what you should do.
Not saying that you got to put everything on, because if it ain't your flavor, it ain't your flavor.
True.
But she's definitely a bar spitter, so it was good to see her out there.
Yeah, at least keep an open mind with the fucking music that they don't like. Be closed minded just because it's not like, you know, listen, just give it a chance. Listen to some of it. Don't be like, nah, I ain't gonna listen to none of it, because some of this shit is real dope though. Yeah, some of this shit got a little bounce to it and all that. Flavor Flav was out there.
Flavor Flav did.
What
is a joke?
Oh my!
He did a new song that he has out called Everyday Man.
Flavor Flav got a new song, y'all.
Listen, a lot of your old favorites got a new song.
That's crazy.
And then he brought out my favorite.
Shouts out to Tubi though for playing fucking Flavor of Love. Keeping Flavor of Love going.
Shouts out to Tubi for keeping black cinema going.
That's for goddamn sure. Shouts out to Tubi.
Shout out to Tubi for at the very least.
For sure. Tubi cut a check too. No bullshit. They cut a check for them. Like they give you a chance. They give you a chance.
Tubi, I'm convinced you can't make it.
They give you a fucking chance.
That's just it. If you can't make it on Tubi, you just can't make it.
Real shit. I'm trying to get me an audition going on so I can be on Tubi one time. You know what I'm saying?
So the event last night was very dope. KRS One did the finale. And I will say, Chris went out there. He started with his singles. And then Chris.
Oh, man.
Started talking about how he could do singles all night. But he was there to educate the people, keep the culture moving. He did bring out break dancers. And, you know, he had every aspect of the culture going.
Was EPMD there?
No.
Why Eric and Parrish making dollars don't be at this joint, man?
I feel like they did last year.
Come on.
I feel like that's what was the issue. But,
no, fuck that dude every year, man. Niggas need to see you.
Chris went left and started doing new stuff. And
come on, Chris.
Unfortunate that people started leaving.
Come on, Chris.
People of my age demographic like to complain about the new hip hop, but y'all ain't even want to stay to hear new stuff from your old favorites.
Oh, okay.
Shame the fuck on y'all.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's definitely fucked up.
I stayed because I'm a KRS-One fan.
All right, it's cool.
Yeah, so, you know.
Well, yeah.
But it was a good show. I had a good time. Cool. Everybody was like, "Are you going to the after party?" I was like, "After party."
It was an after party.
Like, nigga, how old is we? Like, after party? It's already 11.
No, I heard. Listen, my man went right. He told me this. He said it was cold as shit. Like the wind was. He said the boardwalk was crazy. And I can imagine if y'all ever been to AC and it's cold, you know that wind coming off the ocean, that shit cutting different.
Shout out to my bro.
Shout
Aaron
out to
Draper.
Reem. Diddy the one that's Reem. Kareem tell me this shit. So he was there at the joint.
Yeah.
He said, man, he come out there. They going to the after hour, whatever the fuck the after party was at. It was at the showboat.
Yeah,
so they walking down the fucking joint. He said, man, that shit was so cold. I said, but he said he attempted to. He got one of the jitneys. He got one of the little Mexicans to pull him. Yeah, I said, man, you smart. Get a little Mexican to pull you down that joint with the little
cold.
plastic.
Let me tell you, I had a room at the Tropicana and a room at the Hard Rock. My girlfriend Missy was like, let's go to the Tropicana. We could walk to Boardwalk off from there. I said, who walking?
That's a distance.
It's close in the summer.
Yeah, that's
who walking?
That's a fucking.
You know, I can get lazy. I drove and found a parking spot on the other side of Boardwalk. I had to walk about 120 feet, and that still was too much for me.
Yo,
it was cold. The wind
they said that shit was cold as shit. I can
the wind
imagine
was
like
blowing,
that shit coming off the ocean.
Blowing everything, and not the way that I like to be blown. So it was just not.
Shout out to being blown. No pause.
But it was a good weekend.
That's decent. That's dope. And today, I mean, fuck, we're terrible. You know that we're terrible. No, we are terrible because we started this podcast by not even giving shots out to Dr. Martin Luther King.
Not Martin Luther King. Well, I was in Atlanta, which is.
And you was down in Georgia, the home of Dr.
I went past the Martin Luther King Center.
The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.
I've been there before. Yeah, I went down there.
Shout
out to Dr. King. And, somebody asked me, they was like, did I want to do some volunteer work today? And I was like, no, this day of service should be for all the white people.
Yeah, like what the hell?
I don't feel like I should be even doing that shit? I definitely should be enjoying the day off. I think people might need to look into paying us for the day off.
That's real
because
shit.
It is a national holiday. Mm-hmm. But I was not about to volunteer and do any service because I was one of the people that Dr. King was marching for.
True. I don't even understand that. Why do they call it a day of service? What the fuck is it called a day of service for?
In honor of Dr. King, who performed many great
services
in his efforts to integrate his people into American culture.
But then you still want us to do a service and not have us be off and shit like that, though.
Oh yeah, I was all the way off.
No, that was dope.
And no, I wasn't volunteering.
Unfortunately for me, I work in the hospital, so I was not off.
I know. I shout out to my white friends that volunteered.
Yeah,
I saw them on their social media.
I wouldn't have volunteered though. I definitely wouldn't have volunteered to do shit.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't volunteering to do that, but you don't get my voice together.
That's it. That's all you should do.
But speaking of Dr. King and culture and Black history.
Oh wow.
And going back to sports.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So you were telling me about the football player, University of Indiana.
Shout out to my homie, Noah
Kanega. Stop saying his name is Noah nigga.
His name is spelled. Y'all can look this up. Whoever tuning in, if y'all tuning in, look this up right now. His name is Noah Nigga. Noahknigga. Now, everybody that lives in America who knows the English pronunciation of K and N, when they're together, the K is silent.
Knife.
No, new. Come on, what a night. Come on, there's a bunch of words with the K. It's sound knowledge. Let's keep it going. Why all of a sudden this man's name is pronounced Kanega? So the I ain't even pronounced the same way that it's supposed to be written in the English definition.
I know we were giving him the benefit of the doubt. We were saying
she definitely is.
We were saying maybe it's an Irish name.
Maybe I'd said that. Yes,
so
we did.
So you know me and my desire to know all things. I googled it, and it said the last name Knigga is American.
Hey, listen, and only said it was Irish because in Ireland the K they do pronounce the K and the N with the K in front. Right. So only in Ireland, nowhere else. In the English, America, we do
names like Siobhan in Ireland are spelled with a B.
Yeah.
To pronounce the B. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
So we was giving him the benefit of doubt. Thinking maybe it's an Irish name, especially since his dad said it's
You looked it all the way up, too.
Yeah. Now I looked it up. The name first appeared in America. in 1880.
1880s.
And the most Kanegas
The most Kanegas
in this country
Come
existed in 1920.
1920.
And the name started in 1880 in the U.S. in Indiana.
That's a 40-year period.
Which is where
he's
from.
The U.S.
So he is a descendant of the original Kanegas.
Who originated in Indiana, I believe. So they live in Indiana.
Right. He's from Indiana.
Hey man, y'all know
of white ethnicity.
Y'all know what was started in Indiana, right? Everybody, y'all know what kind of started like in Indiana.
The Jackson 5?
Yeah. Hell yeah. 2100 Jackson Street. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on, stop this. Them sheets was over there. And that's where the Kaniga family was.
Kaniga. Yeah. So I think what happened is
come on,
maybe to show solidarity for that fine black woman that the elder Kaniga fell in love with and started his family before they whitewashed the whole family. Because he's definitely white. He has a twin sister named Natalie with blonde hair.
Natalie nigga.
Kaniga.
Spelled with a K.
I think that's what happened. I'm going to leave it at that. I think they wanted to start the Kanigas to kind of like legitimize the black folk in their family.
I just think whoever started this, they was very, very clever. Because we all know what was going on in the 1800s, 1880 to 1920. We know what was going on. So I think they was just very clever. My partner don't like me. She don't give them. I'm telling you, they was clever. Because they figured out a way to say nigga without saying nigga. They figured out a way, and now they came all the way 100 years. They all the way up because it's 2024 now.
Yeah, going on 200
they found a way.
200 years of niggas.
Yeah,
and we had this like 500 years of slavery.
These parents found a way to be super clever. They named their son Noah. Noah nigga.
Yeah, we know a nigga.
We know a nigga.
Good as shit.
Well, I can't wait for him to be a star. I want to see all you media people and all y'all fumble this one.
No,
I want to see all y'all fuck this one up.
Because it's already been happening. There's a bunch of memes already circulating.
Well, you know, this day and age, you know, it's more people like you that's going to research this whole thing and they're going to go back to see that there's no Ireland blood
there's definitely,
in this
I already
family.
Checked. No, don't take my word for it, but I did check. It tells you the name started in America in 1880.
Yeah.
And the most Kanagas alive was in Indiana in 1920.
That just tripped me out right there,
man. My grandmother was born in 1923, so that was 3 years before my grandmother was born, and she would have been 100 last May. So
yeah, man. Shouts out to my nana. She was born in 24.
The Kanagas.
The Kanagas. The Kanagas. That's amazing, man. That was some crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, Zoe, what's happening?
You know what else is going on today? The Iowa caucus. Now, I never really was into politics, and I'm still only got one toe really in.
True.
I just need to know what's going on, but I never really fucked with the word caucus, didn't understand what it meant, but I do know that this Iowa caucus is very important because Donald Trump, who got several indictments against him and several prosecutors bringing up charges.
He got cases. In the hood terms, that nigga got cases.
Yeah, he got cases.
That nigga got cases.
He is still leading the race to be the Republican nominee. So today's Iowa caucus is very important because Nikki Haley
and DeSantis, one of them needs to be at least number 2 to Donald Trump or come through and be number 1. The Indian boy, like, he really ain't got a chance in hell. He getting mopped.
But shout out to him for fucking dividing the votes, I guess.
Yeah, shout out to you for trying.
Christie,
little engine that could.
You know, Christie tried to fuck up the votes, but he had to drop out.
He bowed out gracefully.
He bowed out not so gracefully. He was talking shit.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the
doubt.
doubt.
Mic.
Yeah.
And then had to bow out. But
no, but he was just telling the truth on that joint.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
The Trump's still gonna mop both of them.
Yeah,
he gonna mop both of them.
That's Jersey. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit. He was like, they needed to know.
Yeah, but you know, he don't even fuck with Trump either. He
was
just...
It's funny. So Hanif posted on my thing, YouTube from Dave Chappelle. He said the same thing you said.
Yeah.
What up, Nate G?
That's where Chappelle got that fucking skit from. Chappelle is clever. He got that nigga skit because he researched and found the niggas online somewhere, bro. Chappelle's smart, man. Shouts out to Dave Chappelle. Yeah. My nigga, bro. I know where you got that joint from. Y'all remember that skit? Hello, niggas. It was a white family.
It was a white family.
Yeah, it was a white
He
family.
definitely predicted that.
And it was a boy and a girl, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Same as this fucking family right here.
Listen,
Yeah. So their name is fucking nigga. I don't care what nobody say.
I ain't gonna feed into the conspiracy
K-N-I-G-G-A.
theory. Although
Damn
I
it.
want to, you know, I want to.
I can't wait for one of them to fuck a black person.
I'm sure
One of
they
them
have.
kids.
I'm sure they have.
Given 2024.
Yeah, I'm sure they
probably
have.
so.
And I feel like that's some serious fetishism going on right there.
Wow.
I don't even want to think about it now.
Yeah, don't even think about that
Can't
shit.
even think about
Where's
it.
we were just at? We
We
were
talking about the Iowa caucus.
Yeah,
and
the
how
Iowa
important it
caucus.
is
This fucking
for the Iowa caucus, Iowa Caucasians go ahead and vote.
You know what's the craziest shit about this? I ain't no real politician, but I be up on shit a little bit. Biden too old to be doing this shit, man. Come on, man. Can somebody say something?
So listen, for
Like,
everybody
let's be
that thinks,
real about this shit.
everybody
here,
that
yo.
thinks Biden is too old, keep in mind that he's only like 3 years older than Trump.
Hey, listen, I didn't say Trump was fucking young enough to do this shit. I just know that the continence level of fucking Biden ain't all the way to fuck there. He's your pop, bro, that
The
sits in the
cognizant
joint.
level of all the motherfuckers.
No, Trump.
Just remember last year,
Trump
Mitch
slick.
McConnell kept fucking blanking out.
Hey, listen, Trump slick. His continence levels above everybody. Listen, he got cases. That nigga's still out on the street.
I mean,
You know that that nigga is fucking.
that nigga
he's
said I would be a
slick.
tyrant on day
What?
one.
What? Listen, he talked that shit in front of him and everything.
Team Gemini say what the fuck he mean and mean what the fuck he say.
He talked that shit in
It's
front
kind
of
of
all of
scary
them.
that people
Yeah.
really, really respect him. And
Yeah. I actually watched. Listen, no bullshit. See, I traveled down a bunch of rabbit holes from time to time. And I don't be had nothing to do. So I traveled down a Trump rabbit hole one day, and he had a I forgot where the fuck he was at, but it was one of his what they call them, the rallies or whatever the fuck they are, or whatever. Oh man, them shits is amazing. Yo, you got to hear this nigga talk. I mean, you ain't got to buy into the shit he say, but the audacity, it's the audacity of him to say
The
this kind of
caucasity
shit
of it all.
at the joint is like, it's
You know
fucking
what
crazy. You
bothers
like, yo, why nobody, my whole thing is, why nobody say nothing to this nigga? How can he say this right here like this and nobody else says anything to him?
because he got the complexion for the protection.
No, that ain't it. Because the people that's his complexion don't even say nothing to him. And they don't like him. But they still, their punk asses still won't say
saying
nothing.
what they really want to be said, and they have to pretend they don't like him. Like, oh, I'm so shocked he said that. Wink, 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 wink. Fuck that. That's what it is.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Man,
what
he
it is.
disrespectful though. He talk about people wives and shit.
So somebody said to me the other day,
Niggas say something.
they were like, man, I'm ready for Trump to get back in office because something about like this money. And I said, but you realize, see, this is what I don't like about politics. He spent 4 years in office and he got accolades for shit that was put in place that actually his predecessor
True indeed.
had completed.
Baraki, oh blame him.
Right.
My man,
So-
oh blame him.
Now, Biden's getting blamed for shit that actually Trump put in place. One of my friends was doing her taxes and she was like, doing my taxes as a business owner was so much easier when Trump was in office. Of course it was. He wanted business owners and officers to not have to pay so much taxes.
That's his field of
and tax the
sport.
fuck out the common man.
That's his field of sport.
Now
He's a
she,
fucking business guy.
She's
He
trying
gonna
to make
ride
sure
through.
she don't have to pay back $50,000 or more because of the tax laws that it's not like Biden did it. They were already set up in the Trump administration.
That's the part
to
people
take-
don't be
to take
fucking knowing.
place once he was gone.
Trump is clever, so he got the left hand doing something, and you don't see what the right hand fucking doing over here, because you had the little tax thing, but you ain't know in a few years whether he was in office or not, you was gonna have to do this shit because that's how he set it up. He get that shit
Right.
to you all up in the front, and you all happy, but back here behind the right hand is like you don't know what the fuck is going on. You're blinded by the light. God damn it.
Blinded
He
by
good
the
at
light.
that joint. He good at it. Most politicians is good at that shit.
To
Like,
be a politician, you have
yeah, you had to be good at it. I've
like
learned
it.
that politicians don't even answer questions. It's a clever way of doing this shit. They don't
like
answer.
non-answer.
Oh, they don't even deny it. They just start off with
Like
a
they answer a
statement
question-
and then start going
To
into
answer a
something
question by
else.
not answering it.
You like hold the fuck up, bro. Then you
To
talking
answer a
about
tangent question, but
Oh.
not the actual question.
you know who mastered this? I hate to even say it though, man. You gonna think I'm just women. Women mastered
I'm
that
glad I
joint a
poured
little
me
bit.
fucking drink.
But I ain't gonna get into that. But women mastered that joint
The
too.
Answering without answering.
Yeah. And then switching it, like flipping it. That's politicians do that shit. Like being single showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You see, I'm giving you the side eye.
yeah,
'cause
you don't
I'm
have
like,
to do that though, because when y'all say stuff about men, you know, we just sit there and accept it. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes I gotta accept the stuff that men say about women. That's all.
I think most women would say men have mastered the non-answer.
That's bullshit. Y'all just don't be listening.
No,
We simplistic. We told y'all the answer early on, but you ain't hear it. You wasn't listening to that shit.
Okay.
He wasn't listening, so now you got us explaining.
My vocal cord is not in the mood to argue, so I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, I got it right now. This is how you get a woman in an argument and you win, in a debate and you win.
Wait till
Make
she
her
take
get laryngitis. Take her to an old school concert. Let her sing every word.
Oh my God.
That's how you do that. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
See, listen, I wish I was there.
And it's funny because I saw, shout out to my homie P Funk. He said,
Mm.
"Are you at the show?" He texted me and I was like, "Yeah, where you at?" He was like, "Turn around." So I turned around. He in the row behind me. And I texted him at some point. I said, "I don't want to be this old." He was like, "Nigga, we are." And I was like, "I know."
It's the inevitable. Everyone gets a
know.
turn. Everyone gets a turn. It's the inevitable. You're not old. You're getting older. If you think you old like a bag of old ass chips, you ain't old. You just getting older.
I mean,
The numbers just changing. That's all. You know what I
I
mean?
definitely feel that shit.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I'm losing my voice. I've never gone to a concert, screamed my head off, and lost my voice the next day.
Yeah, some things change up on you. You as you get older, shit change up a whole lot.
Yeah, like the back pain.
Oh man,
the back pain just come out of nowhere. Like sitting in the car for a long time and driving.
I can't even drive for a long time no more. Like I'm not one to be driving long distances like that. I could do it, but I pay for it. Shit be all tight. I gotta stretch and all that shit. Like, yeah, I ain't doing that. We gotta split the driving. You drive a little, I drive a little.
Well, how long?
Come on.
Back hurt talking about you gotta split the driving.
Me, hey, listen, I don't know. You just let me know. You tap me, and then we tap each other in. That's it.
I'm not that bad.
Damn.
I mean, I can drive. You know, I like to drive, so I can drive. But yeah, afterwards, my back.
You pay for it.
I definitely pay for it.
Yeah, I did a little Uber experience for a minute. That shit was different. I had no idea like the joint, because when I did it, it didn't tell you where you were going for the next ride and all that shit. So if you picked up a ride, if you picked up a fucking ride, you had no idea where you was going till you picked that joint up. Nigga, you can end up in Pottstown from Center City.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. I ended up, this motherfucker took me to Newark Airport.
That's what my dad been all week, North Jersey.
That joint roasted me. I'm talking like I wasn't equipped or trying to go to Newark Airport. I wasn't prepared to do that. I ended up riding to Newark Airport. The guys that got in the car, they was gay. They was like bougie gay. They was real nutty. They had their Louis bags.
Talk about your car.
Listen, I'm in a nice car. The joint was cool. They was in the joint, but they thought they was getting into like some kind of Benz, because my joint is a Impala. So they thought they was getting into a Benz because they got that as like a bigger car. Man, he come out there, he look at it, but it's clean. Smell good in the inside and all that. But he got his little Louis bag and all that, and his homeboy, they laying on each other. Like, they affectionate and shit like that. And I wasn't.
Until they was mad that they didn't get an Uber Black for their ride.
But then it was a cool ride, but they just made me a little uncomfortable with all the affection. I just wasn't equipped to go to fucking Newark that day. And that's why that just turned me off from Uber.
And be uncomfortable.
And then you gotta drive back though. That's the fucked up part. You drive up and you gotta drive back. So that $100 and something didn't really.
It's getting better now. Like my dad just started driving Lyft, and he'll call me and be like, "I'm in North Jersey, man." Da, da, da. But he likes the money and he likes to drive.
Yeah.
But the other day he called. He was like, "How can I stop picking up rides up here?" I said, "Put the destination at home and just get rides."
Yeah, turn that shit off going home, man. Turn that shit off. I used to turn that joint off going home.
And you'll be like, "Damn, I made $260 between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Yeah.
But you're like, "I'm in East Orange, New Jersey right now."
And you gotta drive back home. Man, listen,
traffic and shit
that should be crazy. That was like a crazy experience. I don't think I'll do it again.
It's one of my favorite pastimes. I love driving.
The drive.
You know, I like to turn on my lift and meet people and talk shit.
Now, what I do is like if I'm listening to an album, though, I will drive to listen to music, like because that's the only way I zone out with it unless I got some headphones on and I'm sitting somewhere and I can just like in like a serene place or whatever. But in order for me to listen to an album like completely through, I like to drive.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? I'll drive and do that right there. And I get the full effect of that shit. I like to do that shit by myself too. Like I don't know why. That was just always my fucking. I used to drive to fucking Franklin Mills. That used to be my joint. I go to I just hop right on 95 and shoot right there, Frank, because that's like a half hour going all the way up
far enough, you know, I drive
or whatever.
City.
See, I'm gonna get to a destination. I go to fucking Franklin Mills, run in there for a minute, and then come back out and then drive back home and listen to the rest of the fucking album.
Yeah, you know I'm a girl that don't like shopping, so I'm not.
Yeah, so
it
wasn't. Yeah. But I had to. That was like the longest thing that I can think of that I would ride to for me to do something. I'm not riding a King of Pressure. There's no way I'm riding a King of Pressure for the simple fact, if y'all can tell me a time, the certain time of the day where that part of 76 ain't crowded, let me know and I'll ride the King of Pressure. You know what part of that joint?
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
And I only know this because when I was working at Nintendo, when they do their pop-up at the King of Prussia Mall during the winter holiday, I would work the early shift, and that's literally the only time there's no traffic.
Yeah, fuck that. I get tired of being stuck in that traffic all the time. And the mall ain't open at goddamn 6 a.m., so I ain't driving up there that time.
Holiday it is.
Listen, yeah, that's the only time. You want to go up there on the regular. Shouts out to all y'all who go to the mall. Somebody call me up so I can be a passenger. I want to ride with y'all. Shit, I ain't driving.
What up, Sean? Hey, Sean.
What up, Sean?
Sean McNabb. Shout out to
him. Sean McNabb.
Hey, my homie,
I got Nat over here. My cousin Ashton on the joint. Shout out to Tiff. What up, Ash? Hey, listen. Ash, shout out. Listen, we gonna do this, Ash. This cooking, that chicken sandwich, the best clucking chicken sandwich ever that I make. We doing it, Ash. My cousin watching. We gonna start a restaurant. Yeah, he already got it built and all that shit. Yeah, he gonna do pizza.
Pizza and chicken sandwiches.
Yo, me and my cousin we like the same. This pizza is in New York, right? I'm gonna give y'all a seat.
High cholesterol restaurant?
No, fuck no. This shit gonna be. This is artisanal pizza. Okay. Everything is artisanal, like fresh shit and all that. Shout out to goddamn Lucille up in Brooklyn, New York. The best pizza on the planet. If y'all ever get there, that's where he done learned how to make the pizza like Lucille make that joint. Unbelievable. $25 a pie, probably 30 now, and I ain't been in a while. But it's a big ass fucking pie, like in Brooklyn. The line be long as shit. The line be retarded long.
I like to think I'm a foodie, so I've seen a couple of these places on TikTok. Like it's a place you can get a taco pizza. Shit the size is bigger than this fucking joint.
Lucille though, you walk up to Lucille and it's like some real like Italian mob shit. It's nothing to the place. Old head be sitting back there by herself, and there's one girl that go back and forth, and she come to the door and take your order, like what you get, how many you getting, or whatever. She take your order, she go back in that joint, and you wait, and they come back with this goddamn pie that you never seen before, you never had. When you look at it, unbelievable. $25 pizza, man. Shouts out to Lucille, man. Brooklyn. I went there in the winter, snowing. It was hawking out there. Off of that fucking pizza.
I'm hoping it don't get no colder, and I'm hoping that shit don't stick, because I do not feel like dealing with people tomorrow acting all stupid about the weather, talking about, oh my God, it didn't even stick here.
Why do y'all act like that?
We can't fly out? Because bitch, it's like 3 feet of snow in Syracuse.
Why y'all act like, why don't y'all tune in to Sue Serio, man, and get the weather report, man? Let y'all know. Like y'all be bugging. Y'all be acting so like oblivious to like the conditions. Y'all hop in that joint, something happened to that plane, then y'all trying to sue.
I think people really want to play with their lives. That's what they really be upset. The other day, matter of fact, when I went to fly out to Atlanta, we on the plane. This has happened to me at work a couple of times where I board the whole plane. Maintenance is on. We got to take everybody off for whatever reason. Got on the plane, sitting on the plane. Captain makes an announcement. What I thought was a minor maintenance issue, which is why he told them to board the plane while it was on maintenance. He's like, it's not a minor issue. Turns out the sealant on the window needs to be repaired.
Holy shit.
Right, because We not trying to have a fucking Alaska Airlines situation.
Yeah, that door flew off that
Right.
joint.
So we had to get off the plane and then take a different plane that was like 2 gates over.
Yeah.
This happens often. And I don't know why people be upset, like, something's wrong with the plane. Sometimes they're like, can't you just get another plane? And I'm like, well, actually, like, let me just look in my back pocket for a
I'm
whole
gonna go and find you another plane back here. Let me see what I can do.
fucking 700 jet on top of that. That's your specific aircraft that you need for this flight. But people really get bent out of shape, and
That's my man, Ring.
they annoy me. But I did, when I was away,
Mm-hmm.
one of my managers sent me a text message, and apparently customers always say that they're going to reach out to American Airlines, and they're going to tell American Airlines how good I am and how I deserve to be appreciated.
Oh
They
man.
say it all the time. I give them my name, correct spelling. I give them all my names, the government name, Irize, all this shit. Give my employee number. If you going to tell them I did something good, let me see what I get out of the deal. Since
Yeah.
this motherfucker's always trying to.
Give me a shout out. Come on.
So
That's how you tell.
right. I get this text message from one of my managers, and he was like, "You did a really good job, and all the managers thought you should know." So as I'm reading it,
Mm-hmm.
the customer actually wrote in to American Airlines.
That's dope.
And I actually work for Piedmont, which is a subsidiary of American. But I'm glad that they wrote into American Airlines, because it's kind of like when you tell mom or dad
Mm-hmm.
about something somebody did instead of telling.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Instead of telling like big brother,
Mm-hmm.
you actually went to told mom and dad.
That was dope.
Right. So
That
I
was
had to
dope.
go through the American executives for them to contact Piedmont, like, who is this person? Who's she under? To
That was
let
dope.
them know that they have a really stellar employee that be working flights to Canada by herself, even though we ain't supposed to.
Damn, shouts out to you.
Shouts out
Working
to
the
me.
flights by yourself.
I mean, it's,
Oh, hey, listen, I got
it's easy.
hold me down real quick.
You gotta go to the bathroom again. Don't tell me you gotta go to the bathroom again. You and Mike, these fucking prostates and y'all bladders. I'm crying. Did the tequila get through your body that fast? While he's in the bathroom. You know what? I ain't even gonna say. I was gonna say something disparaging about what all men do, since he tried to put what all women do. But I ain't even gonna start that argument because I can't even really talk. But shout out to those who need to vote in this election, in the Iowa caucus, in all the debates. I'm not really up on the Republicans. I don't really care. I'm only up on Biden because we have to be, and I really would like a younger candidate. I'm really over America, this fucking tired ass two party system, and I really wish a younger person would come out and shake things up a little bit. Old man is back.
Yo,
It's your
what
old
up?
ass.
Hey, listen. I want to give a special shout out to all the correct people who wipe the tip when you done, so you won't have no stains in your drawers and all that. To all you men, you know what I'm saying? Salam alaikum, because I know that's in Islam too. Y'all know that. So yeah, wipe your fucking selves.
Okay.
Goddamn, and wash your hands. Shout out to all the soap people, like that soap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
That's
got
just
that
my
out.
thoughts. Yeah, I had to get that out right now, man. That's good for everybody. Be good, you know? You know what I'm saying?
What's
It's just
today?
my
Today is
thoughts
the 13th.
sometimes.
What's going on this week? I'm trying to remember
Oh,
what's
wait,
going on
hold
this
up. Let me I gotta tell you this.
week.
Why I was so hyped, right? Y'all, hey, shout out to everybody who went to J Day too. My
Shout
bro
out to
Nate,
everybody with the
Nate for
J-Day,
having that joint was real
DJ
crazy.
Active and Young
Active.
Guru.
Shout out to all of y'all. Why I was hyped, right? I see the joint, and I know, you know, Jay-Z, my favorite artist, right? Next to Stevie Wonder. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to J Day. I know every song and everything. I'm ready.
He was at work.
I worked all weekend, right? I done did doubles on like Friday. I had another double scheduled on Saturday, but J Day is Sunday, so I'm like,
So you thought.
so I'm
So you
like,
thought.
all right, I
'Cause
get
J-Day
off.
was
I'm going to J
definitely
Day, then I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna chill. I called Nate. I'm like, bro, hey, I'm trying to come to J Day. It's Sunday. I get off. I'm at work, so I'm like, bro, trying to come to the joint tonight. What's happening? You got me? He texts me back. He said, hey, bro, you know that shit was yesterday? I said, nah, I thought that shit was today. He said, man, listen, I'm going to have another one, though. I got you.
So you missed the party. Is what you said.
Oh, my God. I missed that shit by a long shot. I'm upset at that. And I heard it was decent. My man showed me footage and everything of it. I'm I'm so upset.
Yeah, I missed it because I was in Atlanta getting my windows broken.
Yeah, shit, and we said that last week. We talked. You said you was gonna be in Atlanta. That's why you couldn't go. So I should have remembered that, man. I would have been in there. Show me
know
what
who else
you
had
got.
a concert this weekend?
Oh,
Ludacris and Juvenile.
oh, shouts out to
Down
Luda.
Atlantic City.
Shout out to Juvenile. Yeah, I think that was dope too. Probably.
Yeah,
That
I
probably
heard
was a
it was
dope
dope.
joint.
I heard it definitely was dope.
Luda got some hits. Y'all be sleeping on Luda. He got some fucking hits.
Luda is my mom's favorite rapper.
Hey man, Chris got hits.
He does.
Chris definitely got some
And
joints.
last night, like I said, I had 2 rooms, one at the Tropicana and one at the Hard Rock. Charlie Wilson was in the Hard Rock last night. Let
What?
me tell you, I was wondering why it was taking so long for me to get an elevator to go downstairs. And then I remember Charlie Wilson. So shout out to all the zaddies that was down the Hard Rock.
Charlie Wilson.
All them
First
ladies.
name Charlie, last name Wilson.
Yes, I mean, it was
What?
definitely 55 and over at the house. Whoever wasn't at the old school hip hop show was
Mhm.
most definitely.
Shouts
Charlie
out to the
Wilson.
Gap Band.
Shouts out to the Gap Band. I really want to know how that concert went because everybody was out there stunting. They definitely was stunting.
That was
You
crazy.
stand
All
in
this
the-
was down AC?
You stay in the hotel, still go to the show in your fur from,
AC was
From
doing
your
one
room on the
thing
29th
last
floor.
night, yo.
to the lobby in your fur. Yeah, AC was doing. a
They
bunch
was
of things.
stunting last
They
night.
was stunting.
You had the old school joint, Charlie Wilson. You got Juvenile and Luda. You got
couple days
everything
before,
out
yeah.
there, joint. On the other side, you got all the hookers and everything on the other side of the casinos. It's popping out AC.
And you got legal
Doing
marijuana because
legal-
the whole boardwalk. This lady on the elevator was so funny. She was like such and such. She was like, and I smell pot. Everybody bust out laughing because ain't no telling who could have
My
been.
phone about to
It
die.
probably was everybody. The way she was like, I smell pot. It was just really funny.
Pot? People still call that shit pot?
If you look like Karen,
Come on, man.
she definitely looked like her
Karen
name.
was
She
tripping. You gotta
definitely
know
looked
it's
like her name was
weed
Karen.
by now. Karen, come on now.
She
I
said,
don't
I
even-
smell pot. And
I
she
don't
said it as if she was so offended.
I don't think nobody even call it marijuana no more. It's either cannabis or weed. Like, fuck, you smoke some cannabis. I don't even think they call it anything. They call it whatever it
I'm not
is.
saying you smoke some cannabis. Like
Gumbo. You got some gumbo, nigga?
cannabis. 3 syllables. So I can just say weed.
Yeah, fuck that. You got some tree, nigga?
Exactly.
You smoking? Fuck you, mean? You got some
Fuck you
smoke,
mean?
bro. I ain't.
Yeah, it's
Shouts out to all the slang in the world.
shouts out to all the old heads who still call it joint no matter what it is.
Shouts out to the fucking whoever made
got-
out shots out.
I got an aunt that would be like, you still smoke that joint? I'll be like, what joint? Like, you make it seem I've been smoking the same joints.
Like you got fucking top paper or something. Like what the hell? All that in a joint.
I don't even know how to roll J's. I have to buy cones and stuff. I don't. My fingers don't do it. I'm rough. Tear the paper.
I want me a personal roller like Cat Williams.
And like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I want me
And
like
like Waka Flocka.
like my nigga Cat Williams said, man, I don't mess with men's saliva. He got women that roll his joint out. I want me a personal roller,
So
a
he
woman.
says that might have been some of the embellishment. It definitely was funny though.
It definitely is funny, but what's not embellished is I got a manicure and a pedicure the other day, right? It had to been one of the worst manicures and pedicures I ever had in my fucking life.
Oh, no. Wait, what?
I don't know where we going with this, but I gotta go ahead and vent this one out. I hate when I go to a fucking Nellery and they give me someone younger to do my shit. I don't think I have nothing against young people aspiring to be what you want to be, or you gonna get there. But I don't need you to do my shit while you in training. I personally need just me, myself. The views of me doesn't reflect on anyone else, anything. And don't judge me. I need me an Asian woman, probably Asian. She has to be Asian. Nothing else. Asian, probably between like 35 and like up. I don't care how far they go up.
Somebody been doing nails
Just-
since high school.
Absolutely. Somebody like that. She don't even need to speak no English, but I need her to be
What up, TP?
somewhat pretty. But she don't need to speak no English
You
or nothing.
asking
We
for
could
a
just
lot.
nod. We
You
could
asking
just.
for a lot just to get your nails.
That's not a lot.
clean.
They got them all over.
She
Every
has to be
fucking.
pretty.
No, she doesn't have to
Oh,
be
so she
pretty.
has
She
to be-
doesn't. She doesn't. She don't even. Somewhat like I mean, pretty. Not like you don't have to be like the dime of every. But I don't need you to be a mud duck though. I gotta look at you. You gotta rub my fucking feet. I gotta sit there and look at you. You gotta look at me. You gonna look at me in my eyes when you massaging my feet. I don't want to look at an ugly person. I'm just saying. My bad. If I'm being
I'm saying
fucking.
you just got a little bit extra.
Yeah, but that's
a things that I never thought about. I was getting.
Hey, listen, I thought about all these things while this girl was fucking my nails up and wasn't cutting my feet right. No, what she was doing is, if I let my cuticles, she didn't clean them all the way like she should. Like I got dead skin everywhere. I keep washing my hands and stuff, so I get dead skin. And my nails, my toenails grow into my skin. Don't think I got ugly feet and no shit like that. Just my toenail grow into my fucking, yeah. She ain't cutting the shit. And I'm telling her, like, yo, you gotta cut. Use your joint and clip the end so that way you can cut, and then you're gonna be able to clean the whole thing, clean the cuticle out the right way. Man, this little bitch act like she couldn't hear the fucking word I was saying.
You know,
she act like she didn't understand me.
I go to the nail salon now and I put my Google Translate.
Okay.
Or whatever language they speak. Because you ain't about to be buck chuck toy about my goddamn feet.
You know what the coldest part about this shit?
Crazy?
What?
That shit really works.
See,
They was dogging the shit out of this lady feet one day. Dogging the shit. They wasn't picking up every word, but when it picked up, they was dogging the shit.
They was talking about her shit.
They was dogging her
Was her
feet.
shit horrible?
Yes.
She had to own it then.
She didn't know they was talking about. She was minding her business, living her best life.
I bet she
on the
was.
phone loud. They was talking about how she was on the phone loud and how if she came more often, she wouldn't have those calluses and she wouldn't be flinching when they had to do the cut.
Oh shit! They was talking about all that.
Yeah, I put the shit right on Vietnamese.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When I learned that where I go, they're Vietnamese.
Yeah, that's crazy. I the coolest part about that whole thing, man, is she charged me $55 fucking dollars
for a pedicure and a manicure.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
$55. You want me? The fucking one of the Nelleries on Girard Avenue. I can't think of the name of it right now. And it's gonna come to me. Somebody told me to go to that joint. They suggested that, so I go there. That shit was horrible. It was the worst experience of my life as far as a pedicure and a manicure.
I go to PA Nails right there, Ridge and fucking Fairmount. Been there forever.
Ridge and Fairmount.
Yes, PA Nails.
There's Asians in there. They all Asian.
Of course.
All right, see, you like Asians too. Don't act like I'm the only one.
I mean,
you ain't never go to a Puerto Rican to get your fucking nails done.
No, but I have gone to an all-black nail salon to get my nails done.
And you ain't been back.
No, I have. It's just that, you got to pay for quality and all this extra shit.
See what I'm saying?
They want you to pay for all this extra shit. And I'm like, I just need a simple pedicure and manicure. I don't want gel. I don't want all that other shit. I did say, though, because my nails keep breaking up, get tips on at least one good time just to try to get
I mean, it's nothing wrong with people being the masters at their craft or whatever they do. Shit. Motherfuckers go get Mexicans to help them build a house, don't they?
Yeah.
You dig? So when I say I want just an Asian, people be like, how you going, hey. I bet an Asian do your nails. And they be like, yup. All right then, why you judging me then? Why you don't sit here and look at me like I'm saying something crazy?
My nails done. What Hermingo Avenue?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Hermingo and Tioga, it was not horrible. It actually was really good.
Yeah.
I'm really particular about those things, about the self-care things. I'm particular about manicures, pedicures,
me too.
Hair, wax.
Yeah.
I'm particular.
I'm particular about waxing too. Particularly, I don't fuck with it at all. I do not. Yeah. I'm particular about shaving though. Like I'm clean.
Okay.
Cleaner than a motherfucker.
You should be particular,
you know what I'm saying?
about
but I ain't
that.
fucking with that wax. You tripping. That wax shit is out of pocket. I don't know how you women do that. That is just crazy.
You get used to it.
I had that shit on my arm and I said, ain't no way. Y'all get it the gooch. Y'all get it all by the gooch part.
This whole thing, Savalas style.
Yeah.
Brazilian just snatch it all off.
Oh man, listen, the way y'all gotta sit to get that, and men do that. Men, lay down. I mean, the way you gotta position your legs, and men actually go get this done.
Hard, you lay back.
Yeah, I know.
Take the butterfly, and you go like this, and then they do that. Then they tell you to put your knees together.
Put your knees together. Yeah, get all up in the.
It's not. I mean, it's definitely. I definitely leave it to the professionals because the one time I thought I was gonna do it myself. The one time.
You try to do that shit yourself?
The one time.
You was set tripping.
One side done, and I was like, yo, I was in so much pain. At the other side, I let dry. I couldn't put the strip on it. I was just chipping away the way.
You know, naturally, like I said.
And then I ended up going to the girl that I used to go to and had her just fucking fix it, Jesus, because I don't know why I thought I was about to fix myself.
You know, naturally, as a governor amongst a human, that we can't inflict pain. We're not supposed to be able to inflict pain. Yeah, you got to be somewhat sadistic or crazy to like.
I definitely can't do.
Yeah. Yeah, like you ain't
Can't do
supposed
my
to
own
be
Brazilian.
inflicting pain. You might get away with it once, but to do it again,
Yeah.
your brain is like, nigga, what you doing? You hurting us. What the fuck is you doing here, bro? Come on.
And that's exactly
So,
it.
you bugging the fuck out.
I used to get my armpits waxed. Like, I don't even grow hair in my arms anymore because I used to get waxed so much.
I shave my
That's
underarms.
the benefit.
It feels
waxing.
weird when it's growing back. I gotta keep it freshly shaved, but
Yeah,
I
the
shave.
benefit of waxing, when you do it for a long time, you barely grow hair anywhere that you used to.
I bet you fucking pulling this shit out. Like you pulling that. You ever seen that shit in like slow mo? Like they slowed it down and how that shit come out. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
The wax stripper you see up the pores that come out.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
It's not pretty.
It's definitely not pretty. Blackheads in your nose and all that shit when they show that shit up close.
I got my nose waxed once.
Ooh.
Once.
You got your nose waxed and your nose. Ooh. I know you sneezed after that, didn't you?
I actually did not.
You did?
I did not.
You're
It
good.
was very much needed because I was going through something with my allergies, and that's really why.
Damn.
Got tired of getting boogie stripped.
Shouts out to Coke snorters. Go get your nose waxed.
Jesus Christ.
You can take it more.
How do we get
Hey, my bad. This is shit that goes. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm letting y'all in. I'm here with y'all for a fucking hour. Y'all with me. Y'all gonna get to know me a little bit, man. I'm a silly motherfucker. Shit goes through my mind. And I like to say it sometimes.
It's like
to
I
y'all.
had somebody ask me, they was like,
yeah.
how do you keep up that energy? And I was like, drugs. And I said, it's so serious. She thought I was serious.
Man.
She made a face. And I was like, yeah, just pick any letter of the alphabet. Decide which one is going to help me get through the day.
But listen, it sounds logical when you say it, and you serious. That person, it sounds logical to them. Like,
Was
oh
I
shit,
joking?
yeah, like
You
you never know.
You never know.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm joking.
you
I
never
may not
know.
be joking.
You keep you guessing a little bit.
Definitely keep it
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just know I'm not going to judge you if you indulge in drugs. I won't judge you. So
I wouldn't give a fuck if you did. No,
sometimes it makes for a better party.
you know, keep the party going.
Keep that shit going.
Keep the party going.
Insert drugs.
You know.
Ask my nigga Diddy.
Oh Lord.
That party kept on going. Go Diddy, go.
Listen.
Hey Diddy.
Man,
I don't even like talking about my nigga Diddy because you done had some of the best parties ever. You done made some of the best music ever.
You notice they kind of quieted that shit down though, right? Like it's a little quiet. Like I'm really.
You know why? They got a perfect distraction. Cat fucking Williams.
It's all kinds of distractions.
Perfect distraction. Cat Williams. In the black culture though. In the culture of the black culture, everybody talking Cat Williams. Y'all still ain't talking. They releasing more shit on Diddy. They got more shit on Diddy. Diddy out of pocket on this shit.
Yeah.
Diddy was having it his way. He was gonna do the thing to Danny Kane. Or he probably did. He kept one of them.
Aubrey O'Day had been saying that for years.
Yeah.
There have been people that have been speaking out against him for years.
He kept what? He kept Dawn, the one Dawn from that group, right? He kept her around or some shit like that because I think her house burned down or something. I remember watching this shit back then.
Confession, I barely watched any of those shows. I'm not a reality TV fanatic. Some of those shows, you know, they provide a little distraction. Some of them provide funny content, but I'm not a reality TV person. Like the last reality TV show that I was hype about that I actually watched all the time was the original Real World with Heather B.
That was so dope.
The original Real World.
So you didn't watch the one that was here in Philly?
That
was almost like one of the last ones I watched.
I didn't watch it while it was airing, but I did take note that the building they filmed it in, the house that they used to be a place called the Siemens Church Institute, and that was where I got one of my first summer jobs from the old First Reformed Church.
What's that? Third and Arch, right there on Third and Arch. Used to be a bank too.
Used to be a bank. And then it also used to be where the Merchant Marines were.
That joint was crazy.
And get services.
Shout out to the Real World. That shit was dope. That was a dope show. I wanted to be on the Real World.
I did too.
Shout out to Mike Geronimo, who never get a fucking shout out, man. He was on the Real World too.
Mike Geronimo. I saw a meme the other day.
Mike Geronimo.
And it said like, name a rapper who they had like a talent meter high and their recognition low. And I was really fascinated by some of the names that were
Mike Geronimo should be up there. And if y'all don't give Mike Geronimo, if y'all go back and listen, Jay-Z is on Mike Geronimo album, Time to Build. Go Google if y'all don't fucking know. That's how much of a Jay-Z fan I am and a Mike Geronimo fan. Time to Build is one of the fucking dopest songs that was out back then though. But Jay-Z got a crazy verse on that joint. Real crazy. Yeah. Time to Build. Damn, Mike Geronimo. That's my guy back then.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
with him
I know
heavy.
Most Def had said some things about my favorite, about Drake.
No, I ain't hear that, but I can just imagine.
He
Drake
just
is
said-
Drake.
Right, he was
Goddamn.
saying that like Drake
Can't
does
say
not
nothing
make
bad.
hip hop music.
He don't.
Like he can a rapper, yes, he can rap. He does not
Yeah.
make hip hop music. I wasn't offended at all. This is also coming from a man who's going to go on tour and do MF Doom songs. So
Mhm.
shout out to him
But
for that.
yeah, shout out to Mos Def for that one. You think he gonna wear the mask?
I would hope so.
He has to wear the
I
mask.
hope
He gonna
would.
come out with like 7 other niggas with masks on.
I
That's
don't
dressed
know.
like Doom.
I don't know.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy because then who is Mos Def? He come out with 7 other niggas. They dressed all like Doom or whatever. Because that's some shit Doom would do if he was around. Man, rest in peace, MF Doom, KMD.
Yeah, we running out of time. So next week, it's 6 o'clock. So
Oh,
next
it's
week we're probably going to talk like Grammy nominations. We're going to talk Super Bowl,
Super Bowl.
Destiny. Usher's doing the halftime show. I already booked my room down in Vegas. I'm going.
Hey.
I ain't got a ticket to the bowl, but I'm gonna be in all the.
Hey,
frenzy.
shout out to everybody who's gonna be in Vegas that weekend.
Hopefully next week my voice will be back.
It will be.
It will be. My voice will be back by tomorrow.
Hey, shout out to everybody who tuned in with us. And
Yes.
as we do around this time,
Yes, when it's time to go to play some music.
play some music too.